Science and technology truly shape so much of our lives and the world around us, from the phones that we use every day to life-changing medical research and the tools we use to understand our universe. But behind all of these discoveries are the people who make them happen and institutions like UCL. With things like International Women's Day and the International Day of Women and Girls in Science having just recently passed, today I want to talk about exactly what it's like to be a woman in STEM here. Hello, my name is Ashna and I study Physics BSc here at UCL. My typical week consists of a mix of lab sessions and lectures, covering everything from electricity and magnetism to quantum physics and lots of maths. Although the content itself can definitely be quite challenging, I find that the lecturers and tutorial leaders are really engaging. Everyone here is super approachable and supportive, and I think that that truly makes a great difference. At the same time, I am really grateful to the student body and the communities that come with it, because despite what people may have you believe, you can still have a good social life and succeed in your STEM course. One example of a great society we have here at UCL would be the Women in STEM Society, and I'm really glad to have one of my friends on to talk about it.
Hello, I am Arona and I am the Events Officer for the Women in STEM Society at UCL. At UCL Women in STEM, we run a range of events from fun social things like pub quizzes and movie nights to help people connect to more career-focused initiatives like panel talks with women in different STEM fields, where we discuss challenges, opportunities, and career paths. I think communities like Women in STEM are so important because they provide both support and visibility. They give you access to role models and peers who genuinely understand your experiences.
Thank you, Arona. Now I think I want to talk a little bit about the history of women in STEM here at UCL. If you didn't already know, around 150 years ago, UCL became the first institution in the UK to permit women to study for degrees alongside men. This was very pivotal in advancing the access women had to higher education, as it allowed women classes in physics, chemistry, geometry, English literature, French, and Latin. Another interesting fact would be that Professor Dame Kathleen Lonsdale, who was one of the first two women to be elected a Fellow of the Royal Society, became UCL's first female professor in the 1940s, contributing greatly to research on crystallography, and having also served as the first female president of the International Union of Crystallography. So yeah, a lot has changed over the past 150 years or so. You can see that not only in the increasing number of women choosing to study STEM, but also in the support structures and communities that exist here today. I think that this history helps put into perspective that at a place like UCL, it's not just about what you learn from your lectures, but also being a part of the wider change that society has made and is making towards equal opportunity. This is also reflected in student life. Just because you are a woman and you do STEM doesn't mean you have to only join STEM societies or Women in STEM. There are hundreds of societies here. No matter how niche you think your interests may be, there is genuinely something for everyone, and if you don't think so, it's the perfect time and place for you to try something new and meet new people. You never know, you might just meet your new lifelong friends. Thank you for listening. I hope you feel inspired, and I hope we can all take today to appreciate how far we have come in supporting women in STEM.